Welcome to V, everybody. I'm Danylo.
And I'm Joanna Reid, and what you want, we got it right here on V. Music, comedy, dance, fashion, all for this beautiful live studio audience.
That's right, we got way too much stuff in one show. This show's out of control. It's too much stuff.
I like things that are out of control.
It's out of control. It's gonna blow. The show's got too much stuff. Everybody get down, and boogie.
Here we go.
Easiest thing I've said. How you doing tonight?
I'm excellent, and yourself?
I'm not doing too bad. I've been having some weird-ass dreams lately, though.
What makes them weird?
Well, okay, let me tell you about this, all right? So
do we want to hear this, actually?
I had this dream, honest to God, this is so strange. I had this dream that I found some snacking cakes in an alley, and people were trapped in the snacking cakes by Depeche Mode. I swear to God. And so I had to go to the phone book and try and look up Depeche Mode. You know, it was like Duran Duran, DeBarge.
You're wrong.
I dream in the 80s. I don't dream in
the
black and
80s?
white.
Okay, I dream I find money. I rob banks in my dreams. Those are good dreams. I like these dreams.
Yeah, and I find
snacking cakes.
What the hell's wrong with me?
Snacking cakes.
Well, we got something else that's just like a dream, ladies and gentlemen. It's the lineup for tonight's show. GOB is here. Let's hear it for GOB.
And our fashion show is courtesy of Dino Minichiello.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the CBC show Nothing Too Good for a Cowboy, Chalke is here.
And a little bit later, we'll be seeing an interview with Moby.
And of course, something special. We had to go outside for this. We have the Spiral Kiss Fire Dancers. They're going to be here. Gotta go outside for that one because it's too hot.
I'm loving it.
It's fire. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you may know our first guests tonight from Edgefest 99 tour. They're a Vancouver-based punk quartet that have lit up the stage all across Canada this past summer and have gained enormous success with their latest album, How Far Shallow Takes You. Boys and girls, cats and dogs, please hork up a good one for GOB!
Something's on my mind, something shaped sometimes. I sit around out here and think, do you even know what's going on? 'Cause I can't have a clue with you anymore. Got a wound inside, but I know I'm fine. Sit around out here and think, do you even know what's going on? 'Cause I can't stand to hang out or even with you anymore. With you anymore.
DJ booth by himself, Russell James, all by himself. And you know when you go to the club, there's women in there standing in the DJ booth, waiting to talk to the DJ. So I'll You ladies out there that want to know if he's single or not. Russell, are you a single man?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. I can't believe you're doing this.
Don't lie, Russell. Don't lie.
Steve Best, what's the correct answer here?
He's...
I plead the fifth.
They're players. They're players, ladies. They're players.
Oh,
He
so
pleads the fifth. Steve Best, what should I say? What should my answer be? Oh, Russell, I'm so disappointed.
I'm a sugar daddy here. You know what I'm saying?
You know, we're going to leave the DJ booth. We're going to go all the way across the stage for Romania. Give it up, y'all. Give it up.
Look at me way up high, suddenly I'm flying. How's everybody doing tonight? Really excited about tonight's show. We got GOB on the show. GOB, yeah. I'm going to be chatting with them a little bit later on. I'm looking forward to that. They've probably got some good stories, huh? I love sitting around with my friends and just telling the sort of true stories. You know, that's always the best story to tell. But you ever been telling a story with your buddies and whatnot, and you suddenly realize, like, it's the lamest story you've ever told? So you start making up stuff for the big ender? You ever have that problem? It's like, oh, the other day I was driving along and a car stopped all of a sudden right in front of me, you know, so I had to stop real quick there, you know, and I skidded a little. And then this goose came along with a funnel on his head and started to tap dance. And then he pecked out my liver. They always end negatively like that, too. No one ever tells a positive story. No one ever says, oh, the other day I was late for an appointment in an office building. I got into the elevator. The elevator was so fast that I was on time. And then this goose came along. Nobody does it. But I got to tell you this. This is a true story, okay? This is a freaky-ass story, man. Listen to this one. All right. I go down to this restaurant right here on Robson. I won't name any names, but I go into the guy's washroom there, and it's a very odd washroom because it's very small, but there's a toilet and a urinal right side by side, but there's no partition. You ever seen that? I'm like, what the hell? And I go, oh, it's just meant for one person. They're just giving you your choice. Okay, fine. I figure that out. I go up to the urinal. I start doing my business, right? That's like what I look like when I do my business. I like to make trouble. All of a sudden, this guy comes in right behind me. I'm like, oh, he's going to figure this out and take off, right? No, he sits down on the toilet right next to me. And the guy looks up at me and goes, man, not a lot of privacy, huh? I'm like, don't talk to me, man. I don't want to talk to you, you know? I have trouble going standing right next to other guys, let alone he's sitting down, you know? My penis being a foot from someone's head. That's a lot of pressure. And of course, if you were in there by yourself, you would have thought to lock the door, but neither of us thought to lock the door. That'd be great. Hold on a sec. I'll get the door for us. There, now we won't be disturbed, my man. So, of course, someone walks in. They're like, oop, excuse me. It's got to look great from that angle, too. He's sitting down. Yeah, we'll just be a minute. Go about your meal. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a true story. I want to tell you this one, too, okay? This is a freaky-ass true story, folks. I'm walking along, not Robson, but the other big main strip here in town. What's the name of that one? You know the one. What? Granville, that's right. So I'm walking along Granville there, and I want to pop into that one place. It's open. You can get some food. What's the name of that one place? McDonald's. That's the one. So I go into the McDonald's there because I want to order one of them, one of those Whoppers, which is really bizarre to do that at McDonald's, but I do anyway. So the person behind the counter, once I ask for the Whopper, they get really mad. You know what they say to me? They say, get out. They say, get out. Well, I lose it. You know what I do? I reach into my pocket and I pull out one of those cell phones. And I call my friends and I say, don't come down to this McDonald's, whatever you do. They're crazy here. Well, suddenly I recognize the person behind the counter because I see their little name tag. It says, it says Ronald McDonald. It's Ronald McDonald himself working behind the counter. They're really low on staff, apparently. I don't know. So Ronald McDonald, I know Ronald from, I know him from high school. We were in the same school together. We were in a special club, actually. Me and Ronald were in a special club. You know what club? We were in the chess club, me and Ronald McDonald. Very distracting to play against a clown. I don't know how hard that's very hard, folks. Anyway, so I see him there, and you know, because we had some history in the past. So he leaps over the counter and he grabs me right on the, grabs my ass. He grabs my ass. Ron McDonald's grabbed my ass. Well, I try and hightail it out of there, but I trip over one of them squeegee stools. Whatever the hell they're doing in the McDonald's, and I bang my My chin, my knee, my head, and my ass. It was a bad fall. Anyways, folks, that's a true story. Can you believe that happened? I can't believe that. So watch out for that place. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a lot more show coming up, so stick around. We're going to be chatting with Sarah Chalke. We got an interview with Spiral Kiss, and we're going to watch them do some fire dancing. And coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have the fashions of Dino Minichiello. Stick around right here on V.
Designer covers it all. Following in his father's footsteps, he's garnered a fashion profile at an age that few young designers can attain. Please help me introduce the couture creations of Dino Minichiello.
After 4 years on the North Shore, Minichiello Fashions has come to Yaletown, combining the best of old world Italian couture and new world downtown attitude. Dino Minichiello is creating fashions for men and women that are setting the standard for West Coast style. Visit our boutique and see for yourself. From now on, you'll be getting dressed downtown more often.
Nice to see you. Brilliant fashion show. Brilliant fashion show. Great live music.
Thank you very much, Joanna.
I have to say my favorite part is when Chris stopped and his cell phone went and he went, hello?
Yeah.
And it was your voice.
Oh, wasn't it sexy?
Very smooth. Very smooth.
Hey, check it out. What do you like to show you guys or what? The guys worked their ass off. Look at them. Jeffrey John wrote all the music. Oh my God, Peyton, the beautiful voice. Closer.
It was very nice. It was very nice. It's obvious to see from all the fashions that you're a very talented designer.
Thanks, Kitty.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Is this one of your designs as well?
Oui, monsieur. Monsieur.
So what's your inspiration for designing?
Well, a lot of it came through my travels. I traveled extensively through Asia and Europe. Most part of it comes from my father. Hey, Big D.
Your father's here?
Oh, yeah.
And your father is an Italian designer?
Well, he's a Canadian designer
He's
from
a
Italy.
Canadian designer from Italy.
Yeah.
But he does excellent work. Dad, you inspired your son to greatness. That's
Nice
sweet,
to come.
actually. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Inspired by your father. So where can
Always.
we find your fashions? I was down at one of your stores, actually, in Yaletown.
That's it.
Vancouver. Beautiful store.
You know where I want you to find them? And everybody else here? In their closets.
In their closet.
Yeah.
So how are they going to get them in their closet?
You come down 1108 Homer.
1108
Just like
Homer.
that. Yeah.
So West Coast, if you want to check it out, you got to come down to the West Coast. But do you have any plans to expand?
Oh, yeah. We're going to expand. We want to open up boutiques across North America, actually.
Across North America?
Yeah. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to start with introducing a wholesale line right down to all North America, building report my name and all that. And then we're going to top it off with a jean line.
With a jean line.
Yeah.
So
Made in
that's
Italy.
exactly what we made in Italy?
Yeah.
So you're not going to manufacture it here, you're going to manufacture it in Italy?
The jean line, yeah, because they're so good over there.
They're so
Design
good
it
over
here,
there. He
though,
says
because they're so good over here designing it.
Dino, thank you very much for
Well,
coming
thank
on.
you.
The beautiful models.
Hold on, Joanna.
He's got something for me. We'll be right back on Bees. So check us out. I got this.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Me.
Yeah.
Our next segment is so hot, we took it outside the studio.
That's right. You remember how your mama always used to tell you never to play with fire? Well, our next guests have made a habit of doing it, and they've made a living of it, too. They're from a group called Spiral Kiss, which is very famous for doing shows around town where they do fire spinning, fire breathing.
Fire eating.
That's right, all your regular fire activities. And they're here for us tonight. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Kira Schaffer and Monica Treball. Monica and Kira from Spiral Kids. Good Lord. Watch out for the bows. All right, well done, ladies. Nice wine goblet full of fuel.
Yeah.
You see you got a little bit left there. Did you want to finish that? Or,
No, that's all right.
All right, good. Holy, you can just feel the heat.
Definitely feel the heat.
So you guys watching that you've been doing a long time now, and it looks to me quite ritualistic. Is there any sort of like dogmas behind it? Is it religious in any fashion?
Well, it's not. I mean, in a lot of cultures, it does have religious symbolism. For us, it's
Is it witchcraft? Are you practicing witchcraft, damn it?
not unless someone asks us to. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, a lot of cultures, or a lot of people will actually ask us to do sort of ritual type performances. So we end up doing some ritual kind of stuff. Just different holidays are associated with fire in different cultures.
Fire is centuries old. They believe that dancing with flame would chase away the evil demons of the night.
So it's not witchcraft. It's actually
not really.
getting rid of the bad things.
It's not witchcraft. I know you both were dancers or have a dance background.
Yeah.
Now, how did you end up fire dancing?
Well, there was a group of performers that a bunch of us got together, people with theater background, dance background, street performance background, and we decided to form a group. A lot of us had performed together at Public Dreams events. They do at Lantern Festival at South Lake, that kind of thing. And so we just decided to form it, and we've been developing stuff ever since. So.
Great. So that's your background, how you learned it. So you're going to teach us, I guess, a little bit of something.
Yeah.
All right, we're really excited about this.
I'm ready.
Oh, I've got my asbestos sweater on. So I'm all ready to go.
Maybe
When
with
the
our
bend
wine
down like
glasses.
that freaks me out. Okay. Okay. I'll grab these.
Okay, so
Breathe out to a-hole.
Oh, I'll
Right, what?
take these.
Breathe out to a-hole.
We'll have to
You gotta be
edit
really
that
grounded.
out. Okay.
Okay, so if I can get you guys to face each other.
Remember what happened with Michael Jackson and his hair lit on fire?
That's right. Yeah.
I'm hoping this
he was
does
a
not
fire
happen
dancer
here.
for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Rim shot. Where's the rim shot, Russell?
So both of you,
Okay. So what do we do?
So when you're swinging these, and I'll just take one from you. You want to hold it like a ring in your finger, so
Right.
you're swinging it like that.
Toss some fire
Okay,
around.
so
Okay.
try that, both of you. Okay.
Okay.
Now the move I want you both to do at the same time, I'll just
Right.
take it a sec, is 1, 2, up. Okay?
You've got a lot of confidence.
Hey, old days, is this the way they used to bring in planes? This way. Back. We don't have actual. All right. Let's get going here. Okay.
You ready, Roman?
Yeah.
Here we go. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2,
5, 6,
Oh, we got to get into the ritual.
5, 6. Ready? Here we go. Go. 1, 2, again. Yeah.
You were really getting into it. I was getting kind of frightened.
It's a sheep thing.
I'm gonna give it a
sheep
flip
thing.
though. Can I give it a flip?
Give it a flip.
Go for it.
I'll stick to what I
I guess I shouldn't
know.
bend them upside down like that, eh?
Oh,
It
it's
goes
fine.
upward. Well, thanks a lot for coming down and joining us. We do appreciate it. A couple of gals from Spiral Kiss. We had Kira Schaffer, Monica Trebell, and of course, percussionist Russell Shumsky. We'll be right back on. Stick around.
Here we go.
Oh, yeah.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bees. Everybody having a good time tonight? That's what I like to hear. So I'm hanging out over here with Steve, and rumor has it you were out on some adventures.
Yes, they let me get out of the studio once in a while and have some fun. I don't know about you. You're stuck in the studio a lot.
Oh no, I went out of the studio tonight, but was it true? Were you actually working or were you having a good time?
Well, I was working, but having a good time. For those people, I was out checking out a guy named Moby. He was one of the guys that helped cross over electronica techno to the mainstream way back when. And he's also, you'll probably recognize his theme song for 007 James Bond that came
that
out a
was
couple
Moby.
years ago. That was Moby.
That was
So I got a chance to catch up with him and talk to Moby, and, you know, bring a little outdoor stuff into the studio. So.
All right, well, I think we've got a clip, so let's check it out.
Cool, this is Moby, y'all.
There he is.
Hey, we're hanging out backstage with the man himself, Moby. You know, how you doing? You're performing here at Richards on Richards in Vancouver. Now, first things first, to let the viewers know a little bit about you. Where did Moby, the name, come from? Because that's not your real name, is it?
My legal given name is Richard Melville Hall, and my parents had actually given me the name Richard Melville Hall before I was born, because ostensibly I'm related to Herman Melville, who wrote Moby Dick. And then I was born, and my parents looked at me, and I was this teeny little baby, and they thought that Richard Melville Hall was too adult of a name for such a little baby, so they nicknamed me Moby, and I've been called Moby ever since I was, I guess, 10 minutes old.
Oh, great. Now let's talk a little bit about Everything Is Wrong. It blew up, it crossed over to North American mainstream. High energy purists, from what I understand, possibly had a backlash against that CD. What are your feelings on that?
Well, within every type of music, there are always fundamentalists. You know, with jazz, with classical, with heavy metal, with house music, with hip hop, there are always going to be people who are only going to like stuff on the fringe. And I've always liked music for the sake of music. You know, it doesn't matter to me whether music is underground or commercial. I just like music that affects me on an emotional level. And the fact that I've had some records that have been commercially successful, that antagonizes the purists.
Right.
But I can't worry about that much. I mean, when I make a record, I'm not trying to sell lots of records. I'm not trying to be commercial. I'm just trying to make music that I love. But if in the process I make a record that becomes commercially successful, I'm okay with that. And
Right.
I'm not going to go out of my way to make uncommercial music just to please the purists.
Right. Now, the new album Play, could you describe to the viewers exactly what format of music that would be?
Well, I don't know that Play fits neatly into any one format. I mean, there's 18 songs on the record, and 6 of the songs are based around these old blues and gospel vocal samples, and 6 of the songs are based around my own vocals, and 6 of the songs are instrumentals, and there's some very quiet, peaceful instrumentals. There's some sort of hip-hop influenced stuff. So I don't know that it neatly fits into any one genre. What inspired me to make Play was essentially the same thing that inspires me to make any records. I just want to make music that I love and that I find interesting and compelling, and hopefully in the process making a record that other people will love and find interesting and compelling.
Great. Now, a final question to all aspiring musicians and things. What do you think decides a hit record, and what, in making a record, you know, what would you give advice you would give to some younger people?
My advice to anyone who's a musician is to do what they love. Because if you do what you love and you have success with it, first of all, I think doing what you love increases your chances of having success with it. But if you do what you love and you end up not selling records, at least you've spent your life doing something that you love. I spent so many years making music and never even really thinking about putting out records. I was just doing it because I loved it. And so, you know, by that reasoning, music is like my hobby, it's my vocation, it's my job, it's my way of sort of trying to understand myself and the world around me. And the fact that I'm able to have a career with it, I'm very fortunate.
Well, you know, thanks for taking the time, and hopefully next time when you come back, you could join us in the studio on V and perform for us.
Yeah, I'd love to. That would be great.
Pleasure. Back to you guys in the studio. This is Moby. Give it up.
Now he seems like a pretty serious guy.
Well, he is a very serious guy, but you gotta, if you saw his show, he is crazy.
Was it
And if
live?
It was
Just
live.
crazy?
It was probably one of the best shows I've seen coming to Vancouver in a long time. And if he comes to your town, go check out Moby and make sure you pick up the album Play, because it is incredible.
What he
Yes.
said. Now we're gonna see what Roman's up to in the chat room. What's going on, Roman?
A hell of a lot. Thank you, Joanna. Well, ladies and gentlemen, from one hit show to another, you may recognize my next guest from her starring role as Becky on the long-running hit ABC sitcom Roseanne. And she's a dedicated humanitarian as well as an outstanding actor who continues to chalk up, get it? Chalk up success for her second season as Gloria McIntosh on the hit CBC series Nothing Too Good for a Cowboy. Please welcome the one, the only, Sarah Chalke. Adoring fans and whatnot. So, Sarah, you've been on 2 hit shows already, one in the States and one in Canada. What's the difference? What's the major difference between working on a U.S. show and a Canadian show?
Well, in Roseanne, it was in a live studio audience, and out here we're working out on a ranch with pigs, bears, grizzlies, horses, and an incredible Canadian crew. So, really good to be working out.
Must be nice to be in an environment like that, going from a sitcom stage in smoggy LA to now sort of backdoors, the mountains and the grass and the woodland creatures and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, it really is. I got chased by a 1,200-pound, 8.5-foot tall grizzly bear, and
You got chased by a bear?
Yes.
Was that on purpose, or was that an
It actually was, but the electric wire that was supposed to be in between me and the bear as protection was actually on the other side.
Are you serious?
Both of us, and we were together.
They have an electric wire, so if the bear gets too close, he gets zapped?
Yeah, and he's quite a gentle bear. I mean, he's being fed marshmallows in between takes. And
That's an oxymoron, isn't it? The gentle bear.
yeah, it is. It is.
Wow, that must have been frightening. Were you ever chased by Roseanne?
Actually.
Because, you know, that's a different kind of scary.
That's another difference between working in the States and here. There's no animals on the set.
You know, I got to ask you, what happened to the first Becky? You know, because you took over after like 4 years.
Yes.
What exactly happened there? I never knew that story.
She decided to leave and go to college.
Oh, is that right?
Yes.
And you decided to drop out of college?
Well,
Go into
I don't
TV.
need to go to school.
Good thinking. Now, you get to do a lot of your own sort of physical type stunts and whatnot on this new show. And you have a lot of sort of training. Now, okay, I'm going over your stuff, and you're like a ski instructor. You play the cello. You speak French, German, and Italian. You're a hiker. You're a dancer. You're a bit of an overachiever, don't you think? Slow down a bit. Let the rest of us catch up.
I haven't directed yet.
You haven't directed? Oh, you want to direct?
I've got ways to go.
Is that something you aspire to do at some point, direct?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which has been great because on Cowboy we work with a different director every week.
Uh-huh.
So they all bring their own vision and their own style to the show. So it's been really great to be able to work with all these fantastic BC directors.
Excellent. You're probably able to learn a lot, I'm sure. That's cool. All right, well, I want to take a look right now at a clip from you at work in Nothing Too Good for a Cowboy. Here's Sarah Chalke, ladies and gentlemen.
I tell you, it'll be a cold day in hell when I can't spot Rich Hobbs in a day or two and still beat him hands down.
I'll get you.
Thompson!
That's Mr. Hobson to you. Did you see the look on his face?
I almost broke my neck running up those stairs. It was worth it.
Sarah Chalke, ladies and gentlemen. Did I notice you driving there in the beginning?
That wasn't me driving. The driving happened last week, but ended up being quite embarrassing.
Oh, why? What happened?
Well, apparently they thought I could drive standard, but I've never driven standard before in my life. And I get there to the car, and the owner of the car was supposed to teach me how to just, get comfortable in his car. And it is a 1940s, only two in Canada, worth $100,000, beautiful car. And I'm driving along the same block, back and forth for about 45 minutes, grinding the gears each time I try. So I get to the set when it's time to drive the car, feeling pretty confident. Okay, I've mastered the whole standard thing. And I get there, and there's no keys in the ignition, and there are 5 big grips who work on our show standing at the back of the car. And the first assistant director came up to me and said, "The owner wants you never to drive his car again. So you're going to be pushed into the scene instead of driving it."
Wow. Man, well, you can't really learn how to drive a standard in an afternoon. That's pretty tough. Even for an overachiever like yourself. Well, thanks very much for coming by. Sarah Chalke, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. They love you. All righty, folks. Here they are with their second song of the night. Please clap and stuff for GOB!
Wondering and waiting all your life for something new to change you, but it all seems to turn in circles. Nothing's new. Finding and learning what you need is something to guide you. Nothing's in you, there's no inspiration. Try to figure out what these people do in their own solitude. Some seem so brave, some seem so alone, some lost the breath and true. It's all inside of you. It's all inside of me. It's all inside of me. In their own solitude, some seem so brave, some seem so alone, some lost their breath and true. It's all inside of you. In their own solitude, some seem so brave. In their own solitude, some seem so brave.
Well done, guys. Thank you very much. Really cool. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming by. Why don't you introduce, Theo, why don't you introduce the members of the group? Who do we got here?
Tom here.
Uh-huh.
He sings and plays guitar, as you can see. Gabe.
Gabe back there, right?
Yeah, he plays drums. We got handsome Craig over here on bass.
All right, now that song we just heard, is that on the...
I forgot to introduce myself. I'm Theo. Thanks.
That's right, Theo. Of course, don't forget yourself. Let's get a shot of the CD. The song we just heard, is that you want to step up here, Theo, to the mic? Is that song on the CD?
Yeah. It's that song. Last song was called "Nothing New."
Great. Now, you guys have actually been here in our studio before, is that right? GOB has been here. You shot one of your videos here.
Yeah, we did the first song that we just played for the show, What To Do. Yeah, we filmed it actually in the same spot. We played it in the exact same spot.
That's right. And Jason Priestley directed that thing.
That is correct.
From 90210. Sort of an odd hookup.
He's a really good guy.
Yeah, is he a good guy?
Yeah, he's a really good guy.
He's sort of got some roots in punk. He used to...
Yeah, totally, he does, for sure.
Yeah, right on.
Which surprised us.
Yeah, is that
At first,
right?
we didn't know until he confronted and said he wanted to work with us, do a video and stuff, so it was kind of cool.
Cool. And also in that video, Terry David Mulligan's in it, and he blew off some interview with Robert De Niro to do this thing.
It was Billy Crystal and Robert De Niro, that's right.
Right on. So that's got to make you feel pretty good, huh?
Yeah, it's flattering, yeah.
Now, in the video, you are, in the video, you're labeled as the world's most dysfunctional band. Is that true?
To some extent. Maybe Tom could elaborate on it.
Tom, do you have some inner problems going on with Theo? Come on, show me on the dolly where he touched you. I want to know.
Why do you always make me answer these questions, Theo? I don't want to answer this.
All right, the resentment is still growing. That's good. Let me ask you just one last quick thing about you're going to be on the soundtrack for the Kevin Bacon movie.
Stir of Echoes, yeah.
Stir of Echoes, right? So you're 1 degree from Kevin Bacon. Doing a cover of a Stones tune? Yeah. Excited about that?
Yeah, we did Painted Black. I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with the song. It's a good song, and we like the way it turned out.
All right, well, we look forward to hearing that on the soundtrack of the movie. Thanks a lot. GOB for coming around. You'll see it. We'll be right back here on V, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around.
Thanks for watching us tonight on V.
That's right. We want to thank all our guests. GOB for being here.
Master Show from Dino Minichiello.
From Nothing nothing too good for a cowboy. Sarah Chalke for coming by.
Inspiring Kiss Fire Dancers.
And of course, our man on the scene, Steve Best.
Yes, we'd like to thank our resident DJ Russell James and Moby for his interview.
Ladies and gentlemen, the V Dancers.